Let me present before you on the subject of wrongful termination of employees by the employer, especially in the present critical situation with the outbreak of COVID-19 haunting the entire nation India. In this reference, there are government circulars, advisories, or it can even be considered as an order instructing the employers not to terminate the services of the employees in the present lockdown situation. This is on the one side. The other side, no employer, when the said company or a business organization is running profitably, is supposed to terminate the services of the employee who is discharging his part of the duty time to time, all the assigned duties time to time. There is no reason, the law does not allow such unlawful, illegal termination of the employees. Now, especially with the outbreak of COVID-19, on the pretext of economic slowdown, can the companies, profitably running companies, the companies which have made enough profits, multinational companies, can they terminate the services of the employees? That to mass termination, is the mass termination allowed by law? That is the subject which I am going to speak today. The Rupeek Fintech Private Limited and most popular OLX group. The first is a primary employer, the second is the principal employer. Together have mass terminated the employees of over 500. This is arbitrary, illegal. I have been placed with the documents with me of the termination letters, which states the employee has been terminated for the reason of economic slowdown with the outbreak of COVID-19. This is strictly unfair, illegal, anti-constitutional. This goes against the Article 21, Article 41, directive principles of the state policy and the employment labor laws that is prevailing. In this specific reference, the Government of India and the state government of Karnataka have given two advisories. It can be considered as an order in the present critical situation. Let me read out the important points from these two circulars. See, this circular, this advisory by the Ministry of Labour and Employment, Government of India, was issued on March 20th, 2020. So it says, the world is facing a catastrophic situation due to the outbreak of COVID-19, and in order to combat this challenge, coordinated joint efforts of all sections of the society are required. In view of the above, there may be incidents that employees' services are dispensed with on the pretext of the employees are forced to go on leave without wages or salaries. It further states, in the backdrop of such challenging situation, all employers of private, public establishments are advised to extend their coordination by not terminating their employees. And further it states, the operating part in this reference, if any worker takes leave, he should be deemed to be on duty without any consequential deduction in wages for this period. Further, in the place of employment is to be made non-operational if the place of employment is made non-operational due to COVID-19, then the employees of such unit will be deemed to be on duty. So this is the circular dated March 20th, 2020, signed by the Joint Secretary. So this is a government circular, so which is to be taken note of by these companies, by these two, Rupeek Fintech and OLX companies. And further, the state government of Karnataka, in the same reference, it says, our Captain Manivannan, he says, the secretary, Captain Manivannan, who is very popular for performing duty, is a performance taskmaster. He says, ಕಾರ್ಮಿಕ ಇಲಾಖೆ ಮತ್ತು ವಾರ್ತಾ ಹಾಗೂ ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕ ಸಂಪರ್ಕ ಇಲಾಖೆ ಆದ ನಾನು ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಆದೇಶ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ 178 TSR 2020 ದಿನಾಂಕ 30/3/2020, that is 30 March 2020, ವಿಪತ್ತು ನಿರ್ವಹಣೆ ಕಾಯ್ದೆ 2005 section 69, that is Disaster Management Act 2005 under section 69, bring into force the following, that is COVID-19. In an emergency situation of COVID-19, I am giving you the translation of the Kannada version. In the emergency situation of COVID-19, all private and other employers, be it contract workers or be it casual workers or employees, their salaries should not be cut in the lockdown period. That is the derived meaning from this Kannada version. So this is almost, this is a reflection of the central government order. So such being the situation, these two companies have arbitrarily terminated the services of over 500 employees in just 2 days for no fault of theirs. And these two companies have had the benefit of making profit from the same employees. It is the employees who make the company. The company doesn't make the employees. It is the employees that make the company. It is the productivity of the employees. It is the productivity that makes the employer profitable. And these two companies, be it Rupeek Fintech or be it a multinational OLX group, both of them have been performing consistently well, and both of them are held liable for violating the government orders, labor laws, especially the advisory of government in the outbreak of COVID-19. Therefore, now some of the employee representatives, 10 employees and their representatives who are representing 500 employees have approached us in order to help, not to file the case. This is to secure their employment. We have no intention of filing any case. But we have dispatched a legal notice. We have dispatched a legal notice to all concerned, and we have also made the party, that is the secretary to the government, Captain Manivannan, Department of Labour, Government of Karnataka, and the Joint Secretary, Ministry of Labour and Employment, Union of India, New Delhi. These are the two additional we have made. Otherwise, I have also made party OLX Group headquarters, that is Amsterdam, the Netherlands, and OLX head office at Gurgaon, and Bangalore branch, which branch has terminated the employment of 500 employees, and this Rupeek Fintech. These are the 6 parties who will be held responsible. The last 2 parties, the government departments, this notice is sent as an information in order to take suo action. Because we are not in a position to send this by registered post acknowledgement due, the same has been sent by email to all concerned officials. I will also be tweeting this video to Captain Manivannan, and expect quick remedial action by the state government of Karnataka. To which action the entire 500 employees, their family members will be grateful to the government, state government of Karnataka, if their employment is given back, if the termination letters are withdrawn. by this notice, I have made a 12 pages legal notice also along with, which is already sent by emails to all the concerned parties, that they must be reinstated unconditionally. Because this is, the nation is facing a crisis. Just because there is an economic slowdown, the profitable companies cannot terminate the services of employees. That to mass termination, 500 employees 2 days ago. So this is uncalled for, this is illegal, this is arbitrary, this is anti-constitutional, and in view of the circulars, the advisories, it is anti-government. Let these companies, this Rupeek, Fintech and OLX group, let it be known to them that they have involved in anti-national, anti-government, anti-constitutional act. So therefore, I request the management of the companies to reinstate them. And I also request Captain Manivannan in this reference, the Secretary to the Department of Labour, Government of Karnataka, to immediately look into these issues and take summative actions. In case within 15 days, if these said employees are not reinstated, these employees have been working honestly without any black mark. They have been discharging their duties in order to stabilize, in order to make their company profitable. So there is no problem. There is no history of any misbehavior. Therefore, this mass termination is uncalled for. So within 15 days, if the action is not taken, if they are not reinstated, if they are not sent letters, all these 500 employees, if they are not sent a letter of unconditional employment, going back to their original employment orders, proper necessary legal action will be taken on all these 4 companies for the breach of law, for the breach of trust, for the breach of good faith, for an arbitrary dismissal of 500 employees. In fact, a company in this type of crisis should concentrate more on the welfare of the employees, not terminate them. They should not be used when they want profit and terminate them. That is wrong. So that attitude should go, that corporate attitude should go. Therefore, in order to coordinate between the government, labor department and the management of the companies, I have made state government and the union government as parties in this notice. In case if remedial measures are not taken within 15 days, we will be left with no other option but to take legal action at the appropriate